Hello. How are you feeling? Got John Rigg'd here. More stuff to unbox today. I have 4 packages, including a box from Castlemania Games, which will mean a discount code for you and a double discount code if you're a Patreon. And I'll get you that. We'll open that box last. But I got a few packages here, and I'll open them up as we go. Now this one, they actually sent this to me a while ago, but I completely forgot it at work. My mailing address is basically my work address. Mailman won't deliver where I live anymore, just in fear of people stealing packages and all that, and I can dig that. But in lieu of driving all the way to the post office, it's always on the other side of town. Thank you for the pointers for the OJ Pro-Am. It worked perfectly. It was a nice addition to my homebrew hack Repros collection. This is from Steve. First is a Nintendo game called Rigg'd. I'm sure you probably heard of it. If not, there is the wiki site, and he sends a link. And this is a copy of Rigg'd Pure by Silver X. Ooh, this is a nicely done. Nicely done. Look at this. That's better than the copy I made for myself. Man, I'm jealous of like label work. I don't know if I'm just using the wrong kind of paper. I mean, I like the paper I use, but that looks really nice. I like that a lot. I'm a huge fan of this. It's a shmup, vertical shmup, and it is a TurboGrafx 16 quality shooter for NES. And cool to have that. And then the other one is a homebrew for the Atari 2600, and this is Halo for the Atari 2600. Now, Eddie Freeze is a programmer, and I met him at the Seattle Retro Gaming Expo a few years back. And he made this, and it was pretty cool. So thank you. Thank you, Steve. We have, from Canada, Shannon Noel. How are you feeling? That's my line. I know you don't like words, so we'll keep it short. Thank you. Enclosed are 3 NES boards. I don't remember what the games are. I use the cases for a couple of projects, so I have no use for the boards. Hope you can use them as donors for open cart surgeries or repros. Take care and keep up the good work. I can probably tell you just by looking at them. So this one here, with the DW on it, that's double dribble. So this is a double dribble cart. This one I'm not exactly sure, because I can't tell what the code up there. But I've seen skate or die carts look like this. So this is probably skate or die, but it could be, I don't know, maybe silent service. But I think it's, I bet this one's skate or die. I'm guessing. And TK ROM games are awesome for a lot of things, but this one here with the BK. That's the basketball. That's Tecmo basketball. It's like Tecmo NBA basketball or something like that too. So, but still a cool game. There's nothing stopping me from just popping these in my top loader and checking them out really quickly. But my top loader's in the other room. I was looking at something else. I'll keep them handy, but I may just put new cases on these and add my own labels, and then do something with that too. So, because like if the game still works, I don't want to destroy the game. Shannon, seriously, thank you for these, and I'm always happy to accept if you have old boards laying around or something like that I can use as parts for open cart surgery. But if these games still work, I may just repurpose them as working games. I'll put it right back here in my other box full of stuff. From C. Hernandez, California. Oh, I'm pretty sure I know what this is. I bet I know what this is. Rigg'd, here's the SD card for the RetroPie 3. All you have to do is configure your controller. But it includes Star Fox 2. Thanks again, Carlos. AKA, this dude messaged me via Instagram. You can find him on Instagram at TheFranchise07. TheFranchise07. After I released my, hey, not everybody can put together a RetroPie, and I have a RetroPie, I have a Raspberry Pi 3. And as well as a Zero, and thank you very much too. A lot of people reached out saying, hey, if you need help configuring it, I'm happy to help you configure it. Carlos just said, like, dude, all you need is an SD card, and you know what, I'll send you an SD card. All you have to do is just plug it in, configure your controller, you're good to go for your RetroPie or your Raspberry Pi 3. So thank you, Carlos. This again, I don't learn how to do it myself, but in the interest of time, I'm okay with just popping this in there and getting it to work, because I don't plan on building more for others. I'll let you do that, or I'll let someone else do that. That should be fine. So thank you, Carlos. And again, you can find Carlos at TheFranchise07. Maybe you can reach out to him if you have any questions on Instagram for all that. This is a shoebox. It says, attention, John Rigg'd. Enjoy Tricks. Matthew Tricky, he's a local guy here in Yakima. Very, very funny, part of the Manic Thunder improv troupe. We have a local improv troupe. I'm friends with most of the people on that troupe, and other players come and go, but some of the core guys that have been there since the beginning, I'm friends with them too. And he just reached out to me out of the blue saying, hey, I found some old video game stuff. You want it? And I was like, dude, of course, of course. So check him out at MatthewTricky.com. I'll leave a link in the description below too, but just MatthewTricky.com. I'll leave a link, like I said, in the description below, and check out his stuff. And check out Google or YouTube Manic Thunder, and you'll see that we have our own comedy troupe right here. Now this is his personal Nintendo stuff. He's not a game collector. He wasn't going around to Goodwills and stuff like that. But he just said this is his own personal stuff that wants to see it go to a good home, and I'm happy to provide that. This, I'm sure, was on his wall. It's going to be on my wall. Well, I can't put it on this wall. I don't. I'll put it on a wall in the future whenever I get a game room. But this is the classic poster. This is the one that everyone had, man. And then we're upgrading to Super Nintendo. Look at this. I got this going on. Join the fun club. Cool. But we have the official guide for Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Awesome. We have the official guide for Ocarina of Time. Super, super awesome. We have manuals. Look at this. Zelda. By the way, he's a Zelda fan. Have you figured that out? We have Seasons. I prefer Seasons over Ages, but they're both fantastic Zelda games. Some of my favorites. And on that note, here's Ages. Awesome. I didn't have the manuals for these. We have the top secrets. He actually opened it up. He found out what the top secret was. Spoiler alert. Here we go. I'm not going to read all this. We have the manual for Link's Awakening. We have a Zelda Manual Fest. Look at this. This thing's been through some times. Holy moly. This thing's been to Hyrule and back. Good lord. This thing's been taped together. Oh my goodness. Literally, each page is taped. Oh, I feel like you're unraveling the secrets of something here. We got the, gotta love that too. On top of that, these, now where do these come from? Any toy? I'm not a toy collector. So these look like they came from something from back then. I don't know if they're current or modern, or I don't think they're World of Nintendo stuff, but they look like something that maybe came from... Oh, here we go. I really apologize, Link. I don't mean to intrude. Made in China, BD and A. BD ampersand A. Sorry, Ganondorf. Zelda. I'm happily married. I have 3 children. Sorry about... Oh, there's nothing on there anyway. But her backside, instead of saying pink or fluffy or anything like that, you know, it says... if it said juicy, that'd be hilarious. No, it says the same thing. BD ampersand A, made in China. So I'm not sure where these are from, but these are cool, and I thank you for it. And then this may be the coup de grace. I'm a little afraid to bring this out of the box in fear it might do something, but we have a classic vintage shirt. Is it my size? Probably not. But we'll see here. Oh, it's kind of adult size. Holy moly! I'm going to lose weight until I can fit into this. Are you kidding me? Is there a date on here? According to the tag, it's a size large. I still couldn't find a date, though. Are you kidding me? Alright. I'm a double XL kind of guy right now. I'm going to lose weight until I fit into this guy. I'm still not going to give up all the things I love. I'll have to hop on a treadmill or something like that. Dude! Oh boy. Alright. This stays safe. A Donkey Kong shirt? How long have you had that laying around? Size large. It looked, just because of how it looked and how it felt official. Like, it didn't feel like, you know, he just bought the iron-on and glued it on there. It has that weird, that kind of bevelment to it that t-shirts used to have back in the day. You wash it too many times, it starts to peel up from away from the shirt. Alright, this is the box from Castlevania Games, and the word is Mario 10. If you go to CastlemaniaGames.com, use Mario 10 for your code, you'll save 10%. If you're a Patreon, along with this video, in the Patreon email, you'll see a special code that will save you 20%. Are you kidding me? 20%. So imagine saving 20%. If you're going to shop some anyway, you could donate $1 and then maybe end up saving $10. Great way to look at it. I hope you enjoyed this Mario box. So that makes sense. So Mario 10. I hope you enjoyed this Mario box I put together for you. Thank you for all the support. These coupon codes are good through August 15th. and also free domestic shipping. Also free domestic shipping on all orders totaling $20 or more. And today we have the Mario box. I feel like this is like themed like on a like the Showcase Showdown on Price is Right, where it's like, oh, it's the Mario thing, and here's all the things that are Mario. Okay, kick it off with a snapback. I got the hat. Okay, I could always use a new hat. We have the Pixel Pals. These Pixel Pals are super cool. They light up, kind of battery operated. Collect them all, and it's pixel art that lights up. How are you gonna hate that? So that's a Mario from Mario 3. We have to play your Super Mario Brothers games, we have a Hyperkin NES style controller with the bent edges, so when you're holding it like this, you're not feeling that in there. It's a little bit more comfortable, and these are actually very, very handy. I love that. And finally, we have the Super Mario Maker thermal mug. Flames appear when hot. Let's give it a shot. You know, you can see where the flames are going to appear. I just have hot water here. It's starting to come in. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hey, that's kind of cool. I like that. It goes all the way around. Hey, how fun. That's awesome. And this and the other Mario stuff and a whole lot more you can find at castlemaniagames.com, linked in the description below. In fact, he even sells like parts for making your own repros. So if you're looking for like the Muramasa boards, you're looking for shells to put your games in there, you don't have to destroy any more games. You can actually just create new games. Wow, that color really comes in, doesn't it? You can create new games without destroying any old ones, and Castle Mania Games has those and a whole lot more for you, so make sure you check that out, alright? Well, that'll do it for this video, but if you want to send anything, I got my address in the description below. You don't have to send anything, but I'm happy to show it off when I get around to it. I want to take a drink out of this, but it's just hot water. So I'm going to dump it out. Hold on.